Hey guys, welcome into the channel. This is Simwall Gaming and we are fishing on Lake Miller this afternoon. I thought we'd do a little bit of a sunset session, as it were, spinning. I've got to kick off at Oak Park Docks. Let's just get into the game. Hopefully everybody can see me okay. Let me just check and make sure that we have got chat up and running. Make sure that everyone can see me and that we are streaming correctly. Yes, we are. If you want to join me in chat, feel free. Any comments or hints, tips, or anything that you want to contribute, please feel free. Look at this fantastic lake, doesn't it look good? Now, I just finished downloading the latest update, which was the salmon. So I know that there are salmon in here. Whether we'll catch any it'd be a bonus if we did. So I'm just trying to figure out where we need to go. We've got some rocks around here. So we'll just go for a little bit of a cruise up here. Let's have a look. I always think this looks a real interesting. Let's have a look. I've watched the guys on the fishing symbol stream fishing in here, so I think we're going to give it a crack here. Let's have a look. So we've got some nice rock formations to our right. To the left we've got some fantastic autumnal trees. We've got some shoreline there. So let's just have a look. I've just bought this Ben Parker Magnum Spoon Gizzard, it's called. So that's my main lure that I'm going to fish with. And I've upgraded to 40-pound line on here. So yeah, let's just do a couple of casts. Let's do a couple of casts and we'll see what we get. So that lure sinks straight to the bottom. Look at the colour of the water, it's like chocolate. So yeah, I am fishing this with dynamic weather, and it is a late afternoon sunset session. I think it'd be pretty cool to see the lake in all its glory. Love the colour of the trees on this. It would be awesome if we caught a salmon. I doubt it. I doubt we will because they're pretty elusive fish, so you never know. I've caught a few brown trout out of here, a few rainbow trout. Let's just bring that speed down to 2. We'll see how we get on this afternoon in this stream. Just fire it out the back of the boat. Awesome. We also have Discord online now. If you want to join us in Discord, you'll see the link in the description below. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Just trying to grow the community as much as possible. This is the main game that I stream at the minute, although we do dip into to other games. And if you feel you want to leave a donation, please do so. It all goes back into the channel. Let's just cast over towards the rocks a little bit. It's pretty quiet here. You never know when that lure is just about to go. If we're not catching here, we'll move around a bit. Just casting right up against the rocks. Let it sink down. We'll just try a couple of different spots around the shore. It's one of my favourite lakes, this, but I've not actually streamed it that often, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity. We're in. Oh, I think we've got a walleye here. Is that walleye? Yep, I think so. Okay, at least we're in. It's like a good sized fish. Wow, you can really see the autumnal colours on the trees in the distance. Let's try and land this walleye. I've managed to build up quite a few TP points, so I think we'll be going on a little bit of a shopping trip to get some different tackle for our carp sessions. Get one or two more lures. We've got a fish rise just in front of us there. Oh, that line's cutting through the water. Just try and put a bit of tension on the line, try and gain some line back in the reel and bring him in. Come on, in you come. No, he's not having it. Fair enough. It's a good sized fish, this. I can see fish splashing around in the water in front of us. Come on. This time. You in? Not quite, he's not ready yet. I think this 40-pound line's really helping actually. There we go, he's in now. Wow! Personal best! Oh, what a start! What a start! Walleye, £15 personal best. That's a cracking start. Awesome start. I've got a funny feeling this looks very much like pike territory, this to me. It's like the lure sink down to the bottom. That was a cracking start. Personal best right away. Oh, we're in. Okay, got personal best on the last cast. So what have we got here? I think this is a bass. Looking at it, yeah, is it a bass? Looks it to me. Let's see what we've got. It might be that we move the boat around a little bit. I'd like to catch some nice brown trout if I can. This is looking like a bass though. It's not jumping very much. It's not a big one. He's jumping now. Giving us a run around on the boat, that's for sure. Oh, just watch that tension. 40-pound line should be able to cope with it. Oh, he's trying to... I hate it when they jump like that and the line goes slack. Row. Not having it. He's in now. Let's see what we got. Not a bad sized bass, £4. That'll do. That'll do. Pretty good. Let's do a cast out into slightly deeper water. At the back of the boat, 97%. Bring that tension down to 22. Speed is set to 2. And just let the lure sink. I think we're currently sitting in 8 foot of water. See if anything takes the lure. We've yet to hear what the best lures are for salmon. I've not heard anything yet, unless anyone's got any ideas, they can leave a comment. Nothing on that cast, let's try again. Just move around a little bit. I joined the Fishing SimWorld stream this week, yesterday actually, and I put the question to them about pole fishing and stuff, which they kindly answered for me, which I appreciated. It is in the thought process, but it's not part of an update which is coming soon. But I believe there has been a number of people ask for it. There's a number of technical issues that they need to get around to bring that into the game, which I can completely fully understand, because if you think about it, the character that we use for fishing currently in the game, all the animations in place for them to cast, whether that's carp fishing, whether it's spinning, you know, pole fishing is a slightly different way of fishing whereby you don't cast. So I guess there'd be new animations required for all of that. But I understand that, but I appreciated them answering my question on that one. I'd also love to see rivers in this. I think it'd be great to fish on a river, especially ledgering, float fishing. What have we got here? Is it a pike? Is it a bass? Is it a trout? Oh, he's jumping. Could be a brownie. Could be a brownie. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm not overdoing it. I think it's a nice brown trout we've got here, folks. Let's just see if we can get sight of it. Just get that burst of energy. Oh, it's a rainbow. Way, awesome. It's a rainbow. Whoa, that was a good jump. Love catching rainbows on here. Let's keep that head up, try and land this fish. £40 line is helping me a lot, which is great. Here we go, nice rainbow. Are we in? We are in. Oh, spectacular fish. Let's get a screenshot of that, why not? Reached level 71, £8, 2 ounce. Ben Parker, Magnum Spoon Gizzard Lure, used to catch this gorgeous rainbow trout. Okay, we're obviously in the right place for trout. See if we can catch another one. pretty awesome. Just on a constant speed, set to 2, all the 2s. That was a good take, that last one too, actually. Oh, nothing on that cast. Let's just try just a little bit further around. So yeah, we've set off from Oak Park Docks. We've got the rock formation to the right as you come out, and we're just fishing off the rock formation. I've seen the guys at Dovetail fish here before numerous times. I'm well chuffed with that rainbow. So yeah, I'm off work this week, so I can do a few streams during the afternoon. So feel free to like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up on the streams. Leave a comment. Any hints and tips that you've got, whether there's a good spot in the river or whether there's better lures to use. Appreciate that. You can join our Discord. Discord link is in the description, and feel free to leave a donation if you want to. It all goes towards making the stream and making the channel the best that it can be, supporting simulation games, and in particular Fishing Sim World. Just great to build up a community of like-minded gamers. All for fun, all fun. One thing that I do need to try and do is get into a couple of competitions on here, I think. And stream those, see how we get on. I don't think I'll be that good, but we can give it a go. It's pretty quiet in here at the minute. Just trying to oh, thank you for I'm trying to read who subscribed there. I can't read that now. It just came up. I can't read that. My screen's that small. I've not got my main tablet on here, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, appreciate the subscription, man. I've got my tablet on charge. But feel free to join me in chat if you want. Just trying to catch some brown trout, some rainbow trout, possibly even salmon. You never know. We might just land the salmon. I'm using the spoon lures, which I know in real life, as a fish just rise up next to my lure there. I know in real life these would be the ideal lures for salmon fishing. Just check my... Adam Harris subscribed. Thank you, Adam. Much appreciated, man. I'm just running my chat off my mobile phone today, whilst my tablet's on charge. But thanks, Adam. have a click through some of my previous videos and streams. You'll get a gist of what the channel's all about. Pretty quiet here now. I think we've emptied this part of the lake. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll move around a little bit. Let's just move around a little bit. Fantastic colours, isn't it, on this Lake Miller? Look at the sunset. Let's just ping around here. I always think this bit looks interesting here. I love this rock formation here. So let's just try here. Let's have a look. So we're still fishing on the Ben Parker Magnum Spoon Gizzard. So we've got, let's just cast out here, see what we've got next to the rocks here. Such an awesome feature, these rocks, isn't it? The detail looks fantastic on them too. So let the lure sink down. Whoa, we're in. Just as it dropped, oh my goodness, as it dropped. Let's increase the tension a little bit. Don't know what we've got here. Oh, it feels like it's gone deep. Good take. That was on the drop too. I hadn't even started winding that one in yet. I just love this feature with the rocks. Way, I think it's a nice bass. Got a nice little bass here. He's jumping around a bit. Not a big fish, but much appreciated. I think it's quite a good all-round lure, this, actually, because I've caught so many different species on this. And also the shattered glass one version of this lure is pretty cool. I was fishing on 20-pound line, but I've upgraded it to 40 just to give us that little bit extra strength. I was losing a few fish on the 20. Oh. You come. He's in. Come on. Largemouth Bass 4-pounder. Cool. Let's just try another cast over by the rocks. It's just sinking slowly. So we're in 7 foot of water here. Sinking. Let's just start winding that in now, just before it touches down on the bottom. So Lake Boulder and Lake Miller have salmon in it apparently. We're fishing on Lake Miller. I haven't streamed this lake that often, so I should do more. Love the autumnal colours in it, and I love the rock features in it. Always nice to fish at sunset. Hence the name of this particular stream, Sunset Sessions. I think we should be doing a lot more of these. I love carp fishing at sunset too, which is always good. And we are fishing here with dynamic weather apparently. I'm not sure it's dynamic enough, but we are. Yeah, we're in. Oh, it's a poor strike though. Poor strike. Not a big fish. I think it's a brownie. Are we in on the brownie? Yeah, I think it's a little brownie. They give us a run around these fish. Yeah, what was it, a pound? Something like that. Whoa, come on, calm down. He's in. Brown trout. £2 it is. £2 brown trout. Look at that. Fantastic little fish. Oh, that's good. We've caught a brownie. That's what we were after. So you can see how versatile this spoon, this lure actually is. That's sunk down pretty quick. Yeah, perfect strike, we're in again. Awesome, let's get that tension up. Just keep the pressure on. Oh, it's a bass. Good size one. So yeah, let me just... Whoa, just watch that pressure. It's a good sized fish, this one. Try and land this. Get the head up. Whoa, that's a big fish. Big old fish, this. Big old fish. Oh, he's taking line. Whoa. Be good to land this if we can. He's coming in, he's coming in, he's coming in. He's in. Awesome. Look at that, what a fish. £8. That's a good bass. Got to be good for a tournament, that fish. Okay, let's just cast straight out. Get that tension down to 22. The lure sinks pretty quick. Good bass. Not done a tournament session for a while actually. Hey, we're in perfect strike. What have we got? We're into our brownies, moving pretty quick. Yeah, I think we are into a nice trout here. You can always tell it's a rainbow. Awesome. You can always tell how quickly they move through the water when you strike. Giving us a run around again though. Good brownie. I was going to call it brown again. Good rainbow. He's in. We've got him. Fantastic fish. It's a £5. Why not indeed? We'll have that. We'll have that. I'm doing well on the trout. Oh, 100%. Then a 22 again. Always keep it at 22. Just habit. Oh, got a perfect strike. I was slightly delayed in striking that one. Let's have a look. Oh, got a bass again, I think. Oh, God. So we are actually, this lure's sinking right down to the bottom. We're in 7 foot of water. That's a good sized largemouth bass again. Such a shame this isn't a competition. Oh, he's taking line. As soon as you see that exclamation mark on the reel, just reduce the tension on the line. Get his head up. And I'm always moving the rod the opposite direction to the fish. So swish. The fish is swimming to my right, so my rod is on my left. It was jumping around. So reduce the tension. Give him some slack. Bring him round. He's in. 6 pounder this time. I've got 7,350 TP points. Yeah, we're doing alright with points. Just try casting around different areas around the boat, I think. Just on a constant retrieve, speed set to 2. Oh, nothing on this cast. Cool. Okay, what we'll do, I think, let's flick around in between the 2 rock formations. Here we go. Looks very fishy to me. Sinking slowly. You see how it's not sinking so quickly? So it's mid-water. I'm going to start retrieving it back now. I'm going to try casting it to the left of this rock formation. I'll show you. Okay, nothing there. Let's just cast it. I've got 2 locations. I'm going to cast it here. Oh, looks very fishy, this. Just let it sink. Just take up a bit of tension on the line. Sink it right down. And also, to the right of this rock formation, we've got some look like reeds and stuff, so we're going to cast it in there too, I think. I would imagine there'd be a pike or something in there, I would have thought. Just getting ready to strike it any time. I love this game. This is one of the very few games that you get where you don't really have to think an awful lot about it. It's just you just fish and strike. Got to have a bit of knowledge of the lures and stuff, but it's not like I run around and shoot them up. See how it's sinking quicker here? Down, 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 sinking quicker. Right, let's start to retrieve it. might be that we need to move the boat actually. So it's pretty quiet here now. Got a couple of good rainbow trout out here, which is brilliant. No go. Let's just move around a bit. Let's just move over the other side of this island. I think it's a bit of a cove in here. It's called Shabby Cove. You'll see a little bit more of it as we get round the corner. Just in here. So what I'm thinking is, see here we've got some reeds here. This looks really quite interesting, this spot. Okay, so let's just cast over here. It's quite shallow here though. Yeah, 4 foot of water. Looks like bass territory, this. Yeah, we're in. Yep, it's definitely bass territory, this. Got a nice bass on here. It just looks like it would hold a lot of bass, this little cove. Loving the light effects. You can see the sunlight through the trees on my back. Oh. Check it out. Let's try and land this fish. Whoa, look at that, jumping through the sunlight. Great little session this, just quite a chilled out session. Let's try and land this fish if we can. Whoa. Good sized bass. Oh, I had a fish jumping in, did you see that? I don't know what that was. Need to look back on the stream on that one. I don't know if it was a trout or whether it was a salmon, no idea. Okay, let's keep the head up. We're going to get this one in. He's in. He's in. 8-pounder. That was a good cast. Let's cast there again. That's a lucky spot, I think. Feel free to join our Discord. You'll see the link in the description. We just got that up and running very recently actually, so feel free to join in and contribute towards that. If I get a chance later on tonight, I think what we'll do is we'll try and log into a tournament. Get a tournament on the go. Look at the colour of the water, it looks like chocolate. Okay. Let's just flip round this side. Bit more in shadow on this side. Awesome, right in front of the reeds. Look at that, lure straight down to the bottom. There's got to be a pike in there, surely. Yeah, there we go, perfect strike. What have we got? Oh, we're on to bass again. Top dollar. This sunset session has turned into a bit of a bass fest. I love catching the game fish, so the rainbow trout, the brown trout. But you can't go wrong with the bass though. Just keep that rod up high. Just play the fish. Whoa. Oh, he's giving us a run around. Whoa, he's taking a line. It's such a pity it wasn't a tournament this, because I think we were doing quite well actually. Feel free to join us on chat if you're new to watching SimWorld Gaming. We're all about simulation games, but in particular we do tend to, I say we, I mean I tend to stream the fishing SimWorld Pro Tour. I've just jumped onto Lake Miller after downloading the salmon update. Awesome, look at that. It's got cool markings on it, look. Okay, let's just try again over here. Yeah, predominantly do stream the fishing sim. Just trying to build the channel up around that really and the community. So we decided to get our Discord channel up and running. You'll see in the description. And we're on to bass again. I think we've got a bit of a hot spot here. So this is Shabby Cove. I'm fishing on Lake Miller. I'm using a spoon lure, which is the gizzard lure. I think we're going to have to keep an eye out for tournaments on this lake, because we'll know where to come next time. Whoa, just keeping that tension on. Checks on Discord, cheers man. See ya. Oh, he's in. Certainly catching some decent size bass in this. It's a smallmouth bass, 7 pounder this time. Cool. I hate to say it, but I'm going to try that spot again. It seems to be quite productive at the minute. We are running dynamic weather on here. That lure's sinking pretty quick. I always love fishing. You're noticing a lot of my streams. I always love fishing next to the weeds and stuff. Whoa, we're in again. We're in again. What have we got here? Bass? Bass again, I think. Yep, yep. Yeah, I always love fishing just off the reeds and stuff, reed beds. Oh, this looks a good largemouth bass, this one, this time. Ugh. Oh, it's got a right belly on it, this fish. Whoa, he's jumping. I hate it when they jump. The line goes slack. Ooh. Just have a look at the back of my hoodie in this game and look at the shadow through the trees, the sunlight coming through the trees on my back. Look, isn't that cool? Fantastic lighting effects. That's so cool. Good work dovetailing that one, looks really neat. Stop jumping. Let's bring this fish in, come on. He's in, we've got him, we've got him. Good fish, 9-pounder. 9-pounder, that's such a good fish. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cast again. 97%. Let's bring that tension down to 22, as I always do. Lure sinks fast. Constant 2. Will a fish take it? Yes, it does. Oh, we've got a poor strike this time though. It's productive little reed bed, that. What have we got? Oh, it looks like a longer fish, this. Pike, I think. Great little session, this. Variety of species. Loads of bass. Brown trout, rainbow trout, pike. Let's try and bring this pikey boy in. All using the gizzard lure, the spoon. This fish is not coming in easily. I've got 40-pound line on and it's taking line at the minute. 31, 30, 29. Right, we're back, getting some line back on when the reel. Here he comes. Oh, he's just cruising through the water. Okay, I've got tension right up on this now. Whoa, he is cruising. Is it a pike? Have we got a pike? I don't see any red fins on it. I'm just playing the fish at the minute. I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, I'm sure it's a pike. Ooh. It's a very slender looking fish, isn't it? You can tell by the fins too. You come on. He's not coming in easily. It doesn't look a big fish though. It's making me wonder if it is a pike. Alright, he's in now. It is a pike. Ah, that's why. The fins are not as the fins are not as red. Cool. Good variety of fish. Look at the sunlight hitting off the line there. Awesome. Just taking our time with this. This lure just skimming along the bottom. Whoa, what a strike. It almost jumped straight into the boat there. Did you see that? Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought he was jumping straight into the boat then. Oh my god. Largemouth bass. What a strike that was. That was incredible. That's got to be one of the best takes ever, that one has. Oh my god. Very productive spot this. Shabby Cove, Lake Miller. Come on, where are you going? Keep that rod up. He's in. Smallmouth bass. 100%. Getting better with the casting. Let's bring that down to 22. Let the lure sink. And got a pike off to my right, I can see on the surface. Whoa, we're in. Got a perfect strike again. Another bass. It's a bass hotspot, this, folks. If you are thinking about playing a tournament on here, you know where to go. This is definitely a lure to use, that's for sure. Whoa. Not a big fish, this one, this time. But, oh, I got to get tangled up on the engine. But he's in. It's a smallmouth. Yep, a 3-pounder. Still it counts. Just catching up on some messages. It's got some people watching the stream clicking into the Discord channel. Awesome. Absolutely love the sunlight hitting off the line. You can see the orange on it. It looks really, really cool. Oh, starting to hear fish now. Let's do a couple more casts here, I think. That lure's sinking right away. Oh, we're in. Poor strike. Oh, not so good, but we've got a 40-pound line, so hopefully that should help that compensate. I think we're on to another. Is that a bass, I think? Jumping a lot, yep. Smallmouth. Definitely be using this lure in competitions, I think. Oh no, it's largemouth, this one, I think. That was smaller than it was. So hopefully this is the first of many sunset sessions that we'll do on various lakes. Largemouth bass, check it out. Very productive spot. Just cast over into these reeds. We're actually bringing the lure through the reeds. There's got to be a fish in there, it's got to be. So it's been mostly bass in this cove. Oh, that was a bad cast. Not so good cast. Whoa, there's a fish coming up to take that then. that lure sink down. Yeah, we're in. Good strike. Good strike, good strike. Oh, what have we got here now? Trout bass. Trout, we've got another trout. Oh, awesome. Awesome, looks like a brownie to me. Love catching trout in this game. Not a big fish, but nevertheless much appreciated. Here we go. This lure certainly has come up with the goods, that's for sure. Oh, watch that tension. Don't want to lose it. Want to land this one. Just trying to tire the fish out a bit. Bring it in closer to the boat. Oh, no, he's not ready yet. Whoa. Do you know what I hate is when they go to the back of the boat, you know, where the engine is. Because I would always think that the line should get tangled up around the engine. He's in, he's in. Here we go. Looks like a brownie to me. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look, the markings on that look fantastic. Brown trout, 8-pounder. Just cast out into a little bit deeper water. Just had a fish rise in front of us there. Let's bring the tension down. I can hear the fish jumping. I just thought of something which would be really cool if Dovetail Games could introduce this. If we could see like little mayfly and stuff like that just on the surface, just buzzing around, and then fish jumping to catch them, especially the trout. That would be cool. Yeah, got another bass here, I think. Yep. Loads of bass caught on this. Whoa, where's he going? He's going to jump in the boat. Get away from the engine. We landed that pretty quick. Cool. Let's try again. Just different positions round the back of the boat. Bring the tension down to 22, as we always do. If you look where my rod tip is, that's the position that I tend to always leave it in, because it makes it easier to strike. I don't keep the rod too close to the water. Just enough so when a fish takes it, boom, I can pull back and get a perfect strike. Oh, nothing on that one. Fish rising, no. Be great if you could go fly fishing on here. Now that would be neat. Yeah, we're in. This looks like a, what is this? Is this a walleye or is it a bass? It's a walleye, I think. Good selection of species on this lure, fantastic. I'd say mostly bass, which is good, especially for tournaments. Just keep the rod up. This fish tends to just cruise. Predatory fish. It's got a set of teeth on it. A set of gnashers. Whoa. See if we can land this fish now. Is he in? Oh, I thought he was coming in then. He's in now. You see the teeth? Predatory fish. Let's do a couple more casts and then I think we'll call this session quits. Because it's been pretty awesome. Oh, that was a bit of a crap cast. I say that, but it wasn't too bad. Whoa, right away. That took it right away. That was on the drop, that one I think. As the lure was just going through the water. Looks like it's a bass. Good fish. Yeah, largemouth bass. Largemouth bass. Here he comes. Here he comes. Whoa, jumping. Hate it when they jump. Whoa, what a fish. 6 pound largemouth bass. I think we'll call it a day on that session. That was Lake Miller sunset session. Good variety of fish caught there on the Ben Parker Magnum spoon, the gizzard. I've also got the shattered glass version of that, which is pretty good. But yeah, we've caught brown trout, rainbow trout, walleye, tons of bass, pike. So yeah, if you're thinking about fishing on Lake Miller, Shabby Cove looks like it's the place to be, just off the two little weed beds that you see. But yeah, join me on the next one.